Hey there, sweetness, how goes it? I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game. If there's anything that's connective to this collective, that's beautiful, and I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's alright. You just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective. You should never take something off the table, or in general, that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy. Let's get into it, shall we? Yes. Yes, we fucking shall. What are we getting into? I was getting something about cleansing a buildup of hurt. Rinsing in the rains of healing. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance, please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all, always, always. Thank you. Welcome home, homies. Please do the Trab a favor. Make sure you get those likes up on your way in. Also, please make sure that you're a subscriber, a homie, true and through. Unless you're sure that you are. In which case, thank you. One big excuse me for all my coughs. Having some allergy flare-ups today. As I light the sage. I ask it to cleanse any impurities away. Sage, Palo Santo, and lavender. I've been guided to call in the big guns for this reading. So I do have a treat for you guys. A stack of cards ready and waiting, which I do not often do. I know half the fun is watching the shuffle and all that, but these ones literally just were like, yep, no, we're the cards that are needed for this reading, so take us. So there's so much right now in the air about cleansing. Maybe some of you were a little late on your spring cleaning this year. Maybe it's about maintaining and also absolutely the spiritual cleanse, all right? I'm being guided to use the sound bowl. So if you have any sensitivities, here we go. It's gonna spin. Beautiful. All right. Cheers, dears. Cheers. All right, collective. Y'all are being gifted with some magical blessings. If you have not received them yet, they're on their way. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. And I hope and pray and wish that this reading is a magical blessing for you, homies. You guys have go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune in to the powerful peace of nature, wherever you are, and feel at one with your habitat. So, to me, that also, it speaks of the habitat and the cleanse, and be it physically, spiritually, metaphorically, metaphysically, all of the above. Check yes or no. It's because like I'm in my mind's eye thinking about the trees and the birds and things that I've been painting on my wall. Right this moment, it's a raging lightning storm. I probably shouldn't go outside, but I can bring a little bit of the outside in any way that I can. So there's something about that for you guys. And then on to, we have 3 separate decks that these cards just came placed. They had gotten mixed together while I was moving things around, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing, Soul Fam. I'm going to get into the book with some of these in a moment. Y'all are doing the dance of freedom. You're about to be, if you're not already. Don't deceive yourself into thinking that you're not free already, and in turn allow others to almost feeling enslave you with their deception, their cloak and dagger tactics. The moon in the reverse. I'm hearing, do not be swayed. Do not be swayed away from what you know to be the light. The light that exists within you, the light that is the epitome of your life, the epicenter of your life, and those that surround you. Be careful. Of who you're bound to. Who you give and receive from, to and from. Many of you are being told to focus on your creativity, your niche, whatever that may be, your projects, because these things, when put together, they equal your harmony. I like that. I'm not this guy's biggest fan. I don't really like this guy very much. He's the, let me put some rose-colored glasses on you while I mistreat you and mirror to you that you're the one mistreating me. There was actually one more card that I noticed as I was getting ready to start recording, but I didn't grab. Because I was like, oh, this is just a plenty pile already. But your reflection does not exist within this person, and their reflection does not exist within you. See, I think you are this giant cup of love, spiritual medicine. This person's trying to play pretend that they are too. This card is about mirroring. It's about reflection. It's about the ego. This person wants to completely destroy and deflate your ego, which is partially put in place to protect you. But whoever you are, however this is, you're being given a chance, a heads up. Sorry about the thunder. Not really sorry, it's beautiful, but hope it's not too loud for the reading. But you hold a key to deflating this person's ego strictly by not allowing them to do that to you. Not by trying to do it to them, not by having ill intention, just by being the best version of you that you can. Just by recognizing yourself in the mirror and enjoying it to the fullest of your ability to do so. Enjoying you to your fullest ability to do so. No more weighing out all of your pros and cons and deciding that your cons overtake your pros, because, well, in this collective, oftentimes our cons, those tend to be our raw material to work with, to create, to build, to foundationalize different versions of us. Ones that no longer doubt the fire that we have within and around us. I just got, you guys are being told not to play with other people's fire, but don't try to throw people into your fire either. If they fuck around and find out, let them on their own. That was for some. Choices that you make today become the seeds that you've planted for tomorrow's growth. What are the seeds that you're planting? What are the choices that you're making? I'm getting something about stay away from people that just so desperately conceal their deceptive fucking natures. And if that's an energy that tries to show up within you and your life, get rid of it. Four of Swords in the reverse. What I'm seeing, though, is the Ace of Swords here. I was just getting that. It's a famous quote. Something about one of the greatest lies ever told is that it's not that simple. Yes, the fuck it is. It's that simple. Oftentimes. Simple yet significant. Something about cutting off what has grown, perhaps back to that buildup of hurt. Someone planted a seed they thought was a seed of healing, but instead it was a vine of hurt and pain. But the time has come to lop that fucker down. Cut it off. Uproot it. Get rid of it. Uproot it. See these trees? Get rid of it. Banish it. Whatever grew in place of true, pure growth, in order to make room for true, pure growth. That's also what this is. This is the sword to cut off. Like, imagine some fucking idiot coming at you with a cloak and dagger when the spirit, the universe, your maker, has your back in order to they're going to come with this tiny little dagger. They're going to meet Spirit's fucking sword. Spirit's going to have already cut down whatever it was that was growing that needed not to be, and allowed nourishment to get through. To whatever it is that you've planted, homies. Whatever you're planting. Whatever, however, whoever it is. It's something that you and your family and your loved ones and those that you care about and that care about you and so on and so forth can harvest from regeneratively. Bewitched. You're under a spell. That's the last card out. Something's telling me to look at the book for that. It says, you're under a spell. Obsession, addiction, conditioning. The tarot companion here would be the devil. Temptation can feel a lot like being under a spell. You know you shouldn't do it, yet you can't help yourself. And you continue to make bad choices even when it doesn't feel good. You're ashamed, or you feel as though your power slips away with every act of self-sabotage. In a money reading, Bewitched appears when you are too focused on material pursuits or get-rich-quick schemes. You may be sacrificing your beliefs to reach goals of a certain status or level of achievement. However, continuing to do so will come at great personal cost. In a career reading, pulling this card is a clear sign that you're in a poor environment and giving far more than you're receiving. In a love reading, you may find yourself pursuing shallow people and relationships. It could be you have cut yourself off from discovering true, deep, meaningful connections, even though that is what you truly desire. So be careful not to do that as well. All right. Be careful not to let that buildup of hurt block you from healing any longer than it maybe already has. 1 second is too long. Your seconds, your minutes, your hours, your days, your life is worth more than allowing pain to build up and build up and build up. If and when you can do anything about it. I get it, that's easy to say. Start with the littlest thing sometimes. The littlest thing. Especially when things feel too big. You start accomplishing the little things, and all of a sudden, you've already climbed the mountain and you're down the other side of it. In general, this card represents a victim mentality and a need to blame others for your choices. You can change things at any time you choose, but have not taken responsibility for your role in your circumstances. My goodness. So, overall, I believe it's a theme of, I'm starting to see, I feel like a lot of you, and I'm not saying do not be wary and cautious and question, okay? But some are so weary and cautious and questioning of everyone and everything to the point that you're blocking some good things out. There's also the overarching message for some. There are some things and some people that you know you need to block out. Do so. Even if some of those things or people are bits and pieces of yourself that harm you rather than help you to heal. I hope and pray that this has been helpful in healing. I hope it reaches whoever it needs to, however it needs to. If you guys have enjoyed it, please let me know. Get those likes up. And until we speak again, my dears, thank you so much for being here.